Okie dokie, we are now on study link 9.4 and we're continuing to do fractions and decimals and percents. And what we need to do here is convert these first 12 from fractions to percentages. And that's pretty simple for the first two. 34 hundredths as a percent, as you know, is simply 34%. Number 2 works out the same. Numbers 3 through 6, though, this is a little bit interesting. We've got to show our work on the back of the page, and this might be actually new for you. So basically, I'll do the work over here on the side. We want to get 42 fiftieths for number 3 into hundredths, right? So what will we multiply both the top and bottom by to get to hundredths? 50 times what equals 100? Well, the answer is 2. So we multiply that times 2 halves, and 42 times 2 would be double 40 is 80, double 2 is 4, 84 hundredths, and then that's how you do that one. Now, 13 25ths. Now the question is, what do we multiply 25 by to get to 100? 25 times what equals 100? And hopefully you can figure out that fourths work out for that. So you need to do 13 times 4 here, and then that will give you your percentage. Same idea. I'm not going to do all these for you, but for 17 20ths, what do you multiply 20 by to get to 100? And then the trickiest one here is number 6. This is, people might have different ways of doing this one. This is how I would do it. 25 125ths. And now the issue we have is that this number is larger than hundredths. So I don't know how other people would do this. This is how I would do it first. I'm going to divide this number and get it smaller first, and then get it to hundredths. And I recognize right away that both of these numbers are divisible by 25. So 25 divided by 25 is 1. 125 divided by 25 is, can you do it? Hopefully, if you count by 25s, you could figure it out. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, it is 5. Okay, but now we need to keep going. So 1/5 times what equals 100? What do we multiply 5 by to get to 100? And then you can finally put that into percent. All right. Let's go ahead. These here for calculator, you use your calculator, simple. So in your calculator, you would put 23 first, and 23 divided by 92, and what do you get? I need to do it myself, hold on. And I just did it, and I got 0.25, and what is that as a percent? That is simply 25%. Next up, 12 divided by 40, and I just did that one, and I got an answer of 3/10 or 0.3. So this is a little bit tricky. Is this 3%? No, this is 3/10. So this is actually 30%. If I had 0.03, that would be equal to 3%. But 3/10, 0.3 is equal to 30, because it would be the same as 30 hundredths. Other ones, let's do the next one. When I did this one, 20 divided by 32, I ended up with 0.625. Now, what is that as a percent? Well, percents go to the hundredths place, right? So I could either round it up to 63%, or you can use decimals within your percent. So I could just call this 62.5%. And then the other ones you can just do on your own. And I think simply type in here, or not type in, write in here, what did you do? So so something like, I don't know, I put in the numerator, then hit divided by, then put in the blah blah, then hit equals, and yeah. Okay, and here, I think you can just try these on your own. The first one's pretty simple. I'll let you try 15 on your own too. Yeah. This one would be 83.5. And we are putting fractions in order. And the first two are pretty simple because they're giving us the same numerator or the same denominator. So which of these is the largest piece is what I would think about first. 16ths are pretty small. 8ths are actually the largest pieces, right? If I had 8ths, those would be larger than 12ths or 9ths or 16ths. So the largest is going to be 7/8, and the smallest would be 16ths, right? 16ths are smaller. And I'll let you figure out the other two in the middle on your own. Now down here, all of these pieces are the same. They're all 15ths. They're all the same size. So what's the smallest one? Well, that would be 3/15 is the smallest. And then that's pretty simple. And then down here, I'm going to think about where they relate to 1/2 first. One of these is less than a half. Only one is less than a half. Which one of these is less than 1/2? That's where you start. That's 1/4. Now, which one is closest to 1/2? There's one that's very close to 1/2. That's the one that's going next. And then finally, this one's almost all the way in. 15/16 must be the largest piece because it only has 1/16 missing. So just try to visualize these fractions in your head. And once again, that was Study Link 9.4. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe. This is Mr. Lewis. Goodbye.